So I just want to welcome everybody to Koch Park today and the Koch Aquatic Center, which is being built right behind me today. It's an exciting day in Florissant. I think we all remember back in August when the voters of the city of Florissant passed a $10 million bond issue for the Koch Aquatic Center, the new pool at Bangert, and renovations to the Egan Center pool. Certainly exciting day today. Obviously, as you can see, they've been doing a little bit of work already on the pool, and hopefully that this pool will be ready by the swim season next year in 2024. So we're certainly excited to have the new addition in the new pool. At this point, I want to introduce first the members of the City Council that are here with me today. Andrew Harris from Ward 1. Paul Maganelli from Ward 2. Joe Egan from Ward 3, our Council President. Jeff Caputa from Ward 4. Jeff was also the chairperson for the Aquatic Center project. Jackie Pagano, Ward 7, a member of that committee, along with Andrew Harris. Robert Parser, our Council Vice President from Ward 8. Police Chief Tim Fagan, there he is back here. We also have our head coach for our Florissant Fish swim team here with us today, Genoa Olson. Genoa, looks like you brought some kids with you. Kids, let's hear from you, huh? Are we excited about the new pools? Yeah. So other dignitaries that are with us today, Larry Jost, who's the CEO and owner of Jost Builders. Jerry DeGreer, who's the project coordinator for these projects. And of course, Westport Pools, who won the contract to make sure that all of our aquatic centers were built. First, our president, Ryan Casserly. Charlie Potts, who's the director of construction. Matt Capello, who's the Director of Design and Engineering. Andy Crippen, who's the project manager. Ed Wagoner, who's the project engineer. Bill Willman, who's the Assistant Director of Field Operations. And Andrew Dingelman, who's the Director of Service Operations. Also, I want to mention a couple other people who are here with us today. We have the retired Parks Director from the City of Florissant, Ron Veach, with us today. The President of Old Town Partners, Jessica Birchholt. And the President of the North County Chamber, Venus Martz. Thank you guys all for coming today. And of course, Cheryl Stimmage, she's our Parks Director, and all of her Parks and Recreation people are here with us today. All the wonderful work that they do to keep these parks moving forward every day, and we really appreciate all the work that they do. Thank you. As you know, the passing of Proposition A was very important to the Florissant residents. There was definitely a necessity, not a luxury, to have pools rebuilt and updated to help the community moving forward. The pool here at Koch Park was built in the 1960s originally. A new water park replaced the old pool, and it was built in 1995 and was later removed in 2017. The new splash pad, which is right over here to my left, was built in 2020, where it remains today. Public swimming pools, no matter how well they're maintained, have a lifespan beyond which they cannot be economically kept up and nor serve the needs of the people. Rebuilding and improving outdated facilities make the overall pool and aquatic experience more enjoyable for all. Providing modern facilities and updating aquatic recreation facilities enhances the overall desirability of the city of Florissant to be a great place to live and to raise a family. It will also be directly related and contribute to the health and wellness for users of all ages. I would also like to thank Lorenzo Boyd from Stiefel and our Director of Finance, Kimberly Johnson, for putting the pieces together to put this puzzle together for the general obligation bonds that were passed by our voters. Like I said, there was $10 million worth of bonds for these two facilities and the updates at the Egan Center. At this time, I'd like to ask Joe Egan, our Council President, to say a few words.
Thank you, Mayor. It is truly an honor to stand here and represent the Florissant City Council on what I consider one of the most important days in history and the future of our city. As the Mayor indicated, this is the fourth water facility to be built on this site at Koch Park, with the first one being completed by Mayor Henry Koch in the late 1963. I remember that pool well because as a kid, I think the statute of limitations is up. As a teenager, we would come up here late at night and scale the fence and swim occasionally. So hopefully the chief won't put a warrant out for me for that. But it goes to speak how important a pool is to a community, not just to the health of the residents, but to the vibrancy of the city. And our residents today have made that step to keep the city of Florissant, our property values, our personal health, and the health of the city in a very prosperous mode for the next 25 or 30 years. So again, it's an honor to be here, and I'm excited to speak on behalf of the council and put that shovel in the ground here in just a moment or two. Thank you.
Thank you, Joe. As I had mentioned earlier, of the council, there was a pool committee that was formed, and that was headed by Jeff Caputa from Ward 4. Also on that committee was Jackie Pagano, Andrew Harris, and Patrick Mulcahy, who's our Director of Economic Development. But now we'll hear from Jeff.
Thank you, Mayor Lowry. First off, I would like to thank the pool committee, Miss Jackie Pagano, Ward 7, Mr. Andrew Harris, Ward 1, and former Councilman Patrick Mulcahy from Ward 6, which is now the economic developer. We put a lot of time in on the committee. We had several meetings, some pretty good discussions on and this is what we came down to. So, and also I would like to thank the mayor and the administration for working with us on our suggestions, and the council also I would like to thank. We worked well together, and everything was worked out fine. So hopefully the facility that we're going to have pays off for it, and I think it will. But the most important, I would like to thank the citizens of this great city. If it wasn't for the citizens of this city that voted for this proposition and approved it, we would never have it. So you guys are the most important we need to thank. So thank you very much, and enjoy the facility when it's finished and for future generations. Thank you.
Thank you. Now we'll go by our shovels and do our groundbreaking. You guys all ready?
1, 2, 3, scoop!
So once again, I just want to thank everybody for coming today. This is, like I said, this is important, moving Florissant forward for all of our families to continue to grow in the city. So thank you all for coming. As you guys know, this has been a long time in the making. We're certainly very excited to finally see this project get started. Thank you to all those voters that voted for Proposition A. The Bangert Pool project should start around mid-August when the pool season's over this year, or the swim season's over this year. So we'll actually have the two projects coinciding. And the goal is definitely to have this pool open for the swim season next year. And maybe we get these Westport guys working hard, maybe we get that other pool open too. What do you guys think?